Alright, so I'm starting the Grand Enchantment Trail here soon. It's about 770 miles from Phoenix, Arizona to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm starting at the very beginning of April. I expect temperatures in the low 30s at night and probably like 90 during the day a lot of times. You know, this is through the desert. This is a lot of remote desert where water is going to be an issue. Heat and exposure is going to be an issue, and it's going to be a great time. So let's look at the gear that I'm carrying for this trip. So let's just go over what's in the fanny pack. Right now all I have is my little flashlight, a Ravpower flashlight. I have my camera so I can film this all for you guys. This is a Sony ZV-1. Very much enjoyed it on the PCT, so I'm going to continue using it. I've got some headphones. And that's all for the fanny pack for now, but I also got my cell phone, Sony Pixel like 6A or whatever. Phone's got all my maps on it, it's got water reports on it. A lot of people are carrying paper maps for this trail, but I'm just going with the GPS. The outside of the backpack, this is a Palante Desert Pack. I believe it's like a 40-liter backpack, and I'm excited for it. I normally use a little bit smaller of packs, so something a little bit bigger I think will be good to have the flexibility on this trail, you know. Having that extra space in case I feel I need more food at a resupply is going to be a very positive thing. On the outside, let's go over water. I've got 4 1-liter smart water bottles, so 4 liters in total. One of them's got the little sport cap on it because I'm using a Sawyer Squeeze water filter. This is going to be a lot of cow water, cow ponds, not good water, so gotta have the Sawyer Squeeze for sure. So I have a Deuce of Spades trowel, I think extremely important, especially in these desert environments where the ground is very difficult to dig into. I've got a titanium spoon that I found on the PCT, and I'm just going to continue to use it, mostly because it fits very nice in this like tent stake pocket on my backpack. And I think that's kind of fun. I want to say I have like 8 or 10 tent stakes. I forget exactly how many, but whatever my tent requires. And I have a good variety. I have some that are just pegs, I have some that are carbon fiber, and I have some that are a lot thicker with like a more weird shape to them. I also have a Z-Pax carbon trekking pole to use with my tent, you know, on long days or long food carries. Hopefully the trekking pole will be a nice addition. For this trip, I'm also bringing an umbrella. This is the Montbell Ultralight Trekker. It's a little bit of a hassle to like fiddle with and get it open, but you know, it's a smaller umbrella. It doesn't have the silver coating, but it is a little bit lighter weight. In the shoulder strap pockets, I have a pair of Ombra's sunglasses. I do like these sunglasses a lot, but they're fairly expensive. I don't expect to see any other hikers on this trail, maybe like 1 or 2 or 3, maybe. So I'm bringing a yo-yo, you know, just like a little bit of entertainment while walking through the middle of the desert. So, travel size toothbrush and a very tiny bamboo toothbrush. Some hand sanitizer. Body Glide, essential, you know, some kind of chafe cream. So that's everything on the outside, but let's take a look at what I got on the inside. Alright, so this is the gear you've already seen, you know, everything on the outside of my pack. And this will be the gear on the inside. So first we'll start out with, on the inside of my pack I have just a trash bag liner, you know, to, in case it's going to rain, I want everything in my pack to stay dry. I know this is like deep desert. Not being able to keep things dry and not carrying a rain jacket is just not something I'm willing to risk, you know, even in the desert. So I have a food bag. It's just a 15-liter, like a Sil nylon food bag. I think it's made by Sea to Summit. I have a little beanie here. I forget who makes it, but it's, you know, a nice grid fleece beanie. I have sleeping bag here. This is a 20-degree Z-Pack sleeping bag. So on this trip I'm going a little bit warmer with my sleep system, whereas most times I go colder with my sleep system and more clothes. So now I'm doing warmer sleep, less clothes. I have a bandana, mostly for pre-filtering that nice cow water that I was talking about. My 2 socks, I'm only bringing 2 socks total, so I'm not really wearing one right now, but normally one lives in my pack while one is on my feet, and I rotate like every other day. But some darn tough socks. I've got my cook system. I'm cooking on this trail. Little rubber band just to keep everything together. But it's a Toaks 650 milliliter titanium cook set. You know, nice little handles and stuff. Very cute little guy. But inside, I've got BRS T3000 or whatever. Very cheap stove. And I'm not sure how much I trust it, but I'm going to use it more and see how much I trust it. So, then this pot fits a small fuel can just perfectly. So, that is my cook set, essentially. I mentioned warmer sleep stuff, less clothes. The only clothes that I'm bringing other than that beanie and socks is a rain jacket. This is an Enlightened Equipment Visp rain jacket. It's got pit zips. It's very, very nice. I really just expect to use this for warmth, and I pray that I'm not going to get caught in some like desert monsoons. My other article of clothing is a Palante fleece. It's got a nice like half zipper, again to vent heat in the morning when you're starting to heat up but still trying to wear it for a little longer. It's got thumb holes, which are nice. It's got like a nice hood, you know, to kind of wrap around your head when you're sleeping and it's chilly out. Now I have a NeoAir X-Lite in the regular size. It's an inflatable pad. I am not going to bring a foam thing to put underneath it, which may be stupid and this may just pop, but I don't know. I want to see how it goes without the foam pad, and if it can survive this trail without popping, given all the cactus out in the desert, I think it can survive anything. Now I've got for my tent, this is Dyneema. It is a Z-Pack's Altiplex. It is a one-person shelter and very lightweight. It's made for tall people. So, you know, I'm 6'2", and this fits me very well without touching the edges. But yeah, Z-Pack's Altiplex is my shelter, and that's kind of what I'm, you know, using the trekking pole for. Now over here I've got all my small stuff. Charging cord for camera. I've got charging cord for phone. Charging for my battery. So 2. I have a charging cord for my watch. This is a Coros Pace 2 smartwatch or running watch, so I'm going to be tracking a lot of data on this hike, which I'm really excited about. But unfortunately I need an extra cord just for it, so that is what it is. I have an extra yo-yo string because strings on yo-yos don't really last all that long. And my power bank, it's a Ravpower something or other. It's 20,000 milliamp hours. So that should be enough to keep my phone charged, even though my phone is my main maps. Should be enough to keep my watch charged and my camera charged, all off this one thing. Very tiny little thing of lip balm. You know, it's the desert, it's very dry. In case my lips start cracking, then lip balm is the way. Small Swiss Army knife. It's got tweezers on it in case I get some cactus needles stuck in me. It's got a mini Bic lighter to, you know, light my stove. And in case, you know, I'm super cold or I'm in a bad situation, I feel like a mini Bic is an essential, like, emergency item, just for warmth or drying off. I have a big bag of ibuprofen. I probably won't use any of these because I really only use them in case of emergency. But, you know, you got to have them just in case you get hurt and you got to hike yourself out to the next town. Got my wall charger for my battery bank, also made by Ravpower. 2 ports and charges super fast. I've got an extra little O-ring for my Sawyer, you know, in case I lose the other one. That seems to happen sometimes. I've got 2 toothpicks, you know. Hiking food always just seems to get stuck in my teeth, so being able to get that out is very important to me. I've got some Leuco tape in case of blisters. You can see some of this I've been using here and there. You know, it's more blister prevention than it is once you have the blisters. So I think once you have the blister, it's too late. I've got a little microfiber cloth for my camera. And I've got a Neo Air repair kit. You know, I'm hiking in the desert with an inflatable pad. It's probably going to get a hole, so gotta have the repair kit. And then everything just in this gallon Ziploc bag. Again, just to keep things dry. But that is, other than my food bag, this is my only stuff sack. Anyway, so that is all my gear for the Get. I'm really excited for this one. I think it's going to be a big step up compared to a lot of the other trails I've done, just because, you know, the cross country, the desert, the remoteness. It's really going to be a great time. I have a few friends that have done this trail before, so I've been advised a little bit on some gear here or there, or what I may need. I'm setting off here in about a week from when I film this, and I'm starting the very beginning of April. So feel free to leave comments, questions, and I'll try and get to them. Or if you're going to hike this trail, feel free to email me or message me on Instagram. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.